Have you ever wondered why you're not losing weight despite spending hours at the gym? You're doing cardio, lifting weights, eating right, yet that stubborn belly fat just won't budge. I've been there too. 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, and the scale wouldn't move an inch. But here's what shocked me: researchers discovered that simply changing the order of your exercises can double your fat burning results. Yes, you heard that right. Double. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another fitness trend. It's backed by solid science and could completely transform how you approach your workouts. The same time, the same effort, but twice the results. Sounds too good to be true? That's exactly what I thought until I tried it myself and dropped my body fat percentage from 28% to 21% in just 3 months. Let me take you back to when I first discovered this. I was scrolling through research papers, desperately looking for answers to my weight loss plateau. That's when I stumbled upon a groundbreaking study from the University of Tsukuba in Japan. They took 180 adults and divided them into 2 groups for 12 weeks. One group did strength training, followed by cardio. The other did cardio followed by strength training. The results? The group that did strength training first lost 87% more body fat. But why does this happen? The secret lies in how our bodies use energy. When we exercise, our bodies primarily use 2 fuel sources: carbohydrates and fat. During strength training, we mainly burn carbohydrates because our muscles need quick, explosive energy. During cardio, especially at moderate intensity for longer periods, our bodies prefer to burn fat. Here's where it gets interesting. When you do strength training first, you deplete your carbohydrate stores. Then, when you switch to cardio, your body has no choice but to tap into fat stores for energy. It's like forcing your body to use its backup generator when the main power source is down. This is the key to maximizing fat burn. The University of Brigham Young confirmed these findings with their own research. They found that people who did strength training before cardio burned an additional 150 calories in the 12 hours after their workout. This is called EPOC, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. In simple terms, your body keeps burning calories long after you've left the gym. But wait, there's more to this story. When you lift weights first, your body releases higher levels of growth hormone and testosterone. These hormones are like fat-burning superpowers. Growth hormone specifically helps break down fat cells and release them into your bloodstream. The Karolinska Institute in Sweden found that growth hormone levels increased by 380% immediately after strength training. When you follow this with cardio, that released fat gets burned as fuel more efficiently. Now, what happens if you do cardio first? Unfortunately, several problems arise. First, after a long cardio session, you're tired. Your energy stores are depleted, making it harder to lift heavy weights. This means less muscle stimulation and slower progress in building lean muscle mass. Remember, muscle is metabolically active tissue that burns calories, even at rest. Second, extended cardio sessions trigger the release of cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Cortisol has a nasty habit of breaking down muscle tissue for energy. A study from the University of Sydney found that doing more than 40 minutes of cardio before strength training reduced muscle protein synthesis by 32%. You're essentially sabotaging your muscle building efforts. So what's the optimal workout structure? Let me break it down for you. Start with a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. This could be light walking, dynamic stretching, or easy cycling. Just enough to get your blood flowing and joints moving. Then move into 30 to 45 minutes of strength training. Focus on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups: squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows. These exercises burn the most calories and trigger the highest hormone response. After strength training, immediately transition to 20 to 30 minutes of cardio. The key here is intensity. You want moderate intensity, where you can still hold a conversation. But singing would be difficult. This is your fat-burning sweet spot. Your heart rate should be elevated but sustainable. I know what you're thinking. Does this mean I should never do cardio alone? Not at all. If your primary goal is improving cardiovascular health or training for an endurance event, standalone cardio sessions are perfectly fine. The key is understanding what happens when you combine both in the same workout. Here's something that will blow your mind: the time of day you exercise also affects fat burning. Research from the University of Glasgow found that morning workouts burn 20% more fat than evening workouts. Why? In the morning, your insulin levels are lower, making it easier for your body to access fat stores. Plus, exercising on an empty stomach, known as fasted cardio, can enhance this effect. However, a word of caution about fasted training. If you have diabetes or frequently experience low blood sugar, always have a small snack before working out. A half banana or a handful of almonds provides enough fuel without interfering with fat burning. Safety always comes first. Post-workout nutrition is crucial for maximizing your results. Within 30 minutes after finishing your workout, consume a combination of protein and carbohydrates. This helps repair muscle tissue and replenish energy stores. My go-to post-workout snack is one banana with a tablespoon of almond butter. The banana provides quick carbs for recovery, while the almond butter offers protein and healthy fats for satiety. Let me share some real success stories. Sarah, a 45-year-old mother of two from Texas, struggled with weight loss for years. After switching her exercise order, she dropped her body fat from 32% to 24% in 6 months. She didn't exercise more, she just exercised smarter. Mike, a 38-year-old office worker, lost 8 inches from his waist in 3 months using this method. These aren't exceptional cases. They're typical results when you optimize your workout order. But let's be honest, this approach isn't one size fits all. Your fitness level, goals, and health status all play a role. If you're a complete beginner, focus on building a strength training foundation first. Master the basic movements before adding cardio. If you're training for a marathon, your cardio needs will obviously be higher. Adjust the ratio accordingly. Common mistakes I see people make? First, going too hard too fast. More intensity doesn't always mean better results. In fact, overtraining can increase cortisol levels and hinder fat loss. Consistency beats intensity every time. Start with 3 days a week and gradually build up. Second, training the same muscle groups every day. Your muscles need time to recover and grow. Follow a split routine: upper body one day, lower body the next, core and flexibility on the third. This allows adequate recovery while maintaining training frequency. Third, neglecting hydration. When you combine strength and cardio training, you sweat more and need more water. Dehydration reduces performance and slows recovery. Aim for at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily. More on training days. Fourth, skipping the cool down. After an intense workout combining both strength and cardio, spend 5 to 10 minutes cooling down and stretching. This helps remove metabolic waste products, reduces muscle soreness, and improves flexibility. It's not optional, it's essential. Let me give you a sample beginner workout plan. Monday, chest, shoulders, and triceps for 30 minutes, followed by 20 minutes on the treadmill. Wednesday, back and biceps for 30 minutes, then 20 minutes on the stationary bike. Friday, legs and core for 30 minutes, finishing with 20 minutes on the rowing machine. Simple, effective, and sustainable. For intermediate exercisers, increase the volume slightly. Strength training for 40 to 45 minutes, cardio for 25 to 30 minutes. Add a 4th or 5th training day. Gradually increase the weight you're lifting by 5% each week. This progressive overload is key to continued progress. Advanced exercisers can incorporate HIIT into their cardio portion. After strength training, do 1 minute of high-intensity work, followed by 2 minutes of recovery, repeated 8 to 10 times. Research from the German Sport University Cologne found that combining strength training with HIIT increased post-workout calorie burn by 28% compared to steady-state cardio. Nutrition deserves its own discussion. No amount of exercise can overcome a poor diet. But extreme restriction isn't the answer either. If you're strength training, you need adequate protein. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. This supports muscle recovery and growth. Your body is incredibly adaptive. Give it the right stimulus in the right order, and it will respond. Trust the process, stay consistent, and prepare to be amazed by what you can achieve. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Your transformation starts with your next workout. Thank you for joining me on this journey to better health and fitness. If this information helped you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can revolutionize how people approach their fitness goals. Remember, you're not just changing your body, you're changing your life. Now get out there and make it happen.